Welcome to the map and the territory, 5 terminal commands every Python developer needs to navigate the file system and build course projects without touching a GUI. Until now, you've been writing Python logic, but professional Python development doesn't happen at a click-through file browser. It happens in the terminal. The terminal is where you create files, run scripts, navigate directories, and manage your project structure. Avoiding it means operating at a significant disadvantage in real-world development environment. This module gives you exactly the 5 commands that cover 95% of your terminal needs: pwd, ls, cd, mkdir or make directory, and touch. Master these and you can set up, navigate, and execute any project entirely from the command line. This slide makes a case for the command line by contrasting how a GUI user and a professional developer interact with their file system. The GUI path on the left is a familiar one. Click through nested folders, drag files, use save as dialogues. It's intuitive but slow, imprecise, and not automatable. The CLI or command line interface path on the right executes example complex file operations in keystrokes, moves hundreds of files, installing packages, pushing to GitHub, all in a single typed line. 3 advantages define the command line interface: speed, complex operations in one command; precision, exact control over environments and hidden files; and scriptability, automate repetitive tasks that would take minutes of clicking. Professional developers navigate through text, not clicks. This isn't preference, it's the environment where Python projects actually live. Before you can move anywhere in the terminal, you need to read the prompt. The status display the shell shows you at all times. The prompt here, for our examples, is Markham at MacBook $% contains 4 pieces of information. The user, Markham, is your logged in identity. The machine, MacBook, is the physical or virtual computer you're using, and the location is the tilde, is where you currently are in the file system. The tilde is shorthand for your home directory. The prompt symbol, the % on Jush, the $ on Bash, signals the shell is already ready for a command. Always read your location before issuing commands. The tilde tells you you're home. An unfamiliar path means you need to orientate yourself with pwd, or present working directory, before doing anything else. The Terminal Mastery Framework organizes the 5 commands into 3 operational roles: orient, navigate, create. Okay? Orient. pwd and ls establish your current position and reveal your surroundings. You always start here. Find out where you are and what's around you before moving. Navigate. cd is the single command for traveling through the directory tree. Forward into subdirectories, backward to parent directories, or instantly home. To create. mkdir and touch construct new structures and forge new files. These 5 commands used in this logical sequence provide complete control over your operating system's architecture. Every project set up in this course allows this framework: orient, navigate to the right location, then create. pwd stands for print working directory. It's your GPS coordinate in the file system, showing the absolute path from the root to the drive of your current location. When you open a terminal and feel disorientated, print working directory is always the first command to type. It returns something like /users/Markham, the complete chain of directories from the root, / all the way to where you currently stand. On Windows, WSL, you'll see something like /home/Markham instead. The directory tree on the left of this slide shows exactly how that path maps to the file system hierarchy. Root at the bottom, users below it, your username below that, and your current folder at the bottom. Every path in your terminal is a route through that tree. The present working directory tells you your current node. ls is a landscape reveal. It shows you everything in your current directory so you know what you're working with before you move. Standard ls lists files, folders in a clean view, desktop, documents, and downloads. But ls-a is an X-ray view. The -a flag reveals hidden dot files that standard ls conceals. Hidden files include system configurations like your zrc and your project rules like your git ignore files. These files are hidden by default to reduce visual clutter, but they often contain critical configuration that affects how your tools behave. Two flags to know. The -l displays files in a long format with permissions, file sizes, and timestamps. A -a reveals hidden dot files. Combining them, such as ls-la, for the full X-ray detailed view, the most useful form for development work. cd is a single command for all navigation, forward into subdirectories, backward to the parent, or instantly teleporting home. 3 patterns cover every movement you'll need. cd folder name moves you one level down into a named child directory. That's 60% of your usage. cd ... moves you one level up to the parent directory. The double dot always means parent. cd tilde teleports you instantly back to your home directory from anywhere in the file system. The directory tree on the right visualizes these movements. cd takes you down a branch, cd ... takes you up, cd tilde jumps you all the way back to your root of your user space. Chain multiple cd commands or use paths like cd documents /ism 2411 to jump multiple levels in one command. Absolute paths and relative paths are 2 different ways to specify location. Understanding both is essential for writing portable Python scripts. An absolute path starts from the root directory. Always begin with a /. It's like a GPS coordinate. 123 Main Street, Tampa, Florida. It works from anywhere because it specifies a complete address from the ground up. A relative path starts from your current location, like saying, turn left at the light. It doesn't start with a /. It uses folder names or ... relative to where you are now. Portability is a key difference. Absolute paths only work on your specific machine. Relative paths work on any machine. Because they're expressed relative to the project structure, not to a specific user's home directory. Use relative paths in Python scripts whenever possible. Tab completion is a developer's secret weapon. It eliminates typos and saves time by having the shell complete file directory names automatically. Type the first few letters of a directory or file name and press tab. The shell fills in the rest. For example, cd docu plus tab becomes cd documents. 2 benefits. It eliminates typos by forcing the shell to do the typing, ensuring the paths are perfectly accurate, and it provides built-in validation. Nothing happens when you press tab. The file doesn't exist at that location. That immediate feedback prevents you from spending 5 minutes debugging a path that was wrong from the start. Make tab completion a reflex. Never type full directory names manually. Type 3 or 4 characters, hit tab, and let the shell verify the complete path. mkdir, mkdir or make directory, constructs new folders exactly where you stand, instantly. There's no dialog boxes or right-click menus. The workflow shown on this slide: navigate to your documents, run mkdir space ism 2411, navigate to the new directory, then run make dir, or you make your directory module 01 space module 02, creates 2 subdirectories. Simultaneously with a single command, both appear instantaneously. The pro tip is important. You can pass multiple names separated by spaces to create several directories at once. Make directory module 01 space module 02 space module 03 creates all three in one command. This is the kind of efficiency that makes terminal users drastically faster at project setup than GUI users who create each folder one click at a time. Touch creates a brand new empty file instantaneously, or updates the timestamp of an existing one directly in the current directory. Touch app.py creates an empty Python file named app.py. Verify it with ls. Unlike GUI, where you most open an application, click a file, choose Save As, navigate to the directory, and type the name Touch, provisions the exact file you need directly without launching any external software. This is the first step of the Python execution loop. You create the file with Touch, then open it in Visual Studio Code with code app.py. Write your logic, save, and run it with python3 space app.py in the terminal. The file exists and is in the right place from the moment you type touch. The Python execution loop is a three-step cycle that defines professional Python development. The terminal is involved in two of the three steps. Step 1, provision. Terminal. Touch app.py creates an empty file structure. Step 2, edit. The editor, code app.py. This opens the file in VS Code where you write the Python logic. Step 3, execute. This is also in the terminal. Python 3 app.py runs the script and prints the output. Then you return to the editor to modify and run again. This cycle repeats continuously throughout development. The seamless cycle between terminal and editor is the heartbeat of Python development. Mastering it means you never break your workflow to reach for a mouse. The terminal and the editor are the only two tools you need. This slide walks through a complete project setup, from a blank terminal to a running Python script, using only the 5 commands from this module. cd:/documents navigates to the folder. mkdir ISM2411 creates the project directory. cd ISM2411 moves into it. Touch app.py creates the Python file. Python3 space app.py executes it and prints hello ISM2411. Click, 0 clicks, 0 mouse movement, total control. Notice how each command builds on the previous one. You orient, navigate, create, and execute in a linear sequence. This is the exact workflow you'll use to set up every assignment in this course. Practice it until it's automatic. Navigate, create a folder, enter the folder, create the file, run the file. This reference guide is your complete cheat sheet for all 5 commands. Keep it handy until the workflow is automatic. pwd, print your exact current location as an absolute path. ls space -la lists all files, including hidden ones, with the full detail. cd path moves into a specific folder. cd ... moves up 1 level to the parent. cd tilde teleports you home from anywhere. Make directory, or mkdir, name constructs a new folder. Touch name.py forges an empty file. Up next, we're going to be tracking our code changes with git add, git commit, git push. Now that you can create and navigate project files from the terminal, you're ready for version control them. Git is how professional developers save checkpoints, collaborate with teammates, and submit professional work. That's the next module.